Number one, the easiest way to get hurt is put your money at risk and guarantee the debt. All right. Even if you have non-recourse debt, a lot of people think non-recourse means they're not going to come after you. They're just going to take the property. There's always fine print in loan documents. And the other thing to remember is when you're using a bank, okay, the bank is not your friend. They're great when times are good, but when times go south, man, banks protect their shareholders, their investors, their capital, and they're going to throw you by the wayside. I don't care how good of a relationship you have with your banker. When stuff goes down, they are not your friend. They have to protect the bank, and they have rules, regulations, and laws that they have to adhere to. So there's only so much they can do. So every loan, once it's closed, they can call you in technical default. We've talked about this before, pretty much any time. They can call that loan due for any reason, pretty much any time, and they can find a way to make that happen based on something that is supposed to be one way or the other based on the information you provided when you got the loan that's probably different at this point. Non-recourse is only non-recourse to the point that all of your information and documentation is exactly the same as it was when the loan closed. There's no impropriety, there's no whatever. And when I say impropriety, what that means is in the loan docs, it probably says all of the income you make, you have to pay the loan first, this, that, and the other. And they can go in and analyze your financials. And if you took any money and didn't pay the mortgage first and did something else first, even though you paid the mortgage, but you didn't pay it first before you distributed any of the cash, well, you're in default. So there's loan covenants that specify the way things have to happen and what's what. So if they go in and they start analyzing and let's say stuff goes down and things go wrong, the economy's going bad and the bank wants to clear the books, they're going to clear the books. They're going to find a way to get rid of that property. And if they find anything that's wrong in those records, they can come after you for the difference. Now, on the bigger properties, chances are they're not going to. They're just going to write it off. And then there's a whole taxable issue you got to deal with there if that happens. But at the end of the day, what you got to remember is if you don't have any cash at risk and you don't have any guarantees on the debt, you're in a great position.